Hey everybody, today I want to give you a little bit of an update on my 29-gallon community tank. Some things have changed since the last time you guys have seen it, primarily with the fish that are in it. You might notice that there's less fish in here now. The platies are no longer in here. I started out with 5 platies, and then every couple of months one of them would die. I just had a small handful of platies in here to begin with, and over the course of several months, one by one they died off. I just think I got a weak batch of platies, honestly. I don't know what happened, but it's been a few months since the last platy passed away. Now I do still have my coolie loaches in here. There's one of them right there, as you can see. I've got another one of them right there, just hanging out. I do still have my Pristella tetras swimming around in here. They like to congregate back there. And there's some more of them over here. And I still have that single ghost shrimp in here somewhere. Let's see if I can find him. I don't see, oh, there he is. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering, okay, what about your Betta Raven? What happened there? Well, I still have Raven, but she had a little incident. Raven unfortunately came down with a case of Popeye, and she's been in this 10-gallon quarantine tank by herself for a little over a week now, recovering from that. Her Popeye has pretty much gone away completely. You might notice the water is very yellow in this tank. That's from the medication that I've been giving her. And so I don't think I want to put her back into the display tank. She's been in quarantine for a little bit more than a week now, but I don't think I want to put her back in the display tank. I have several reasons for that. One of them being she is an older Betta, and since she came down with that case of Popeye, I don't want to put her back in there with other fish, even if she is doing better now, which she appears to be. I still want to keep her in quarantine for a few weeks anyway. But another reason I don't want to put Raven out in the 29-gallon display tank is because she looks way too much like Mary here. Mary is the queen of this 20-gallon, right across the room from the 29-gallon tank. Mary's doing really well in here with her Rasbora hats and this planted tank. I'm going to do a whole video updating this tank here in the near future, but like I said, Raven looks an awful lot like Mary, and so I think I want to do like I originally said and rotate out the stock in the 29-gallon tank. So I have these 2 female Bettas that I got from Anna Louise quite some time ago. They are sisters, they're from the same spawn. This one right here, who I just love her colors, she is stunning. And that's Tia. And then this is Tamara, more of a mustard gas kind of coloration. And I love her as well, but I think I'm going to put Tia in the display tank, just because she is so gorgeous. I know a lot of you guys weren't subscribed to my channel back when I first got these fish, but when I first got Tia here, she looked like a cellophane, and she has colored up so much since then. So I'm going to go ahead and put her in the 29-gallon tank and probably remove this divider so that Tamara has this whole 10-gallon tank to herself. Oh my gosh, guys, check it out. I caught Ghost red-handed making a mess out of his calcium dish. What are you doing, bud? Huh? What are you doing? I swear Bettas are the easiest fish to catch. And I'll pull out that divider later. So I'm going to go ahead and float her and observe how she handles the interactions with the other fish in the tank. see if she might be a good candidate for this tank or not. Right now she just wants to get out of the cup, and that's understandable. I need to let her temperature acclimate as well, because this tank is a little bit warmer than the 10-gallon tank because it has a better heater. So I'll give her probably about 20 minutes. Temperature acclimate, and we'll see how she's doing. Okay, I think it's time. I've got my net just in case it goes horribly wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and release her into the tank. Let's watch her, let's see how she does. This is the biggest tank that she's ever been in. She hasn't discovered her tank mates yet. We'll see how she acts when she does. And also we'll see how she handles this much room. Look how stunning her colors are. She's very interested in the snails. Just like when I put Raven in here. The first thing Raven did was try to go for the snails. Now the first thing Tia's doing is trying to go for the snails. And let's talk about the plants in here. Primarily this Amazon sword. It does not look so great. If you look back there, it's got some good leaves on it. It's got some really good leaves on it, but it's also got some really bad leaves on it. It's seen better days, but it's still growing and it's still thriving. It's just the parts that are dying off are getting picked at by the snails pretty badly. And it's kind of an eyesore. So I might have to come through here with some scissors and clip some of the dead leaves off. The ribbon style Java Fern is doing really good. My Anubias is doing really good. Right there. This Anubias is doing fantastic. Look at all of that. Hi, Tia. But this front and center Amazon sword is just not looking its best. I'm going to have to do something about that soon. Tia still hasn't discovered any of the other fish yet. She's more interested in the snails than anything. She's going and tapping each snail one by one. Exploring the plants. Here we go. She's discovering the other fish for the first time. And paying no interest to them. Really cool. So she has no interest in the tetras. Well guys, I'm going to leave it there. It looks like things are going to work out in this tank. If anything changes, I'll let you know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.